Welcome to the Todd and Don Show. We're live. Join the conversation at 512-836-0590. Now, here are Todd and Don.
6:05, Todd Jeffries and Don Pryor.
Morning.
Yeah, you found the Todd and Don Show, and please jump in here. You're a best restaurant owner. You work in a bar, a restaurant. Maybe you're a manager. Maybe you're an employee. We'd love to hear from you and how you're getting through this, and maybe how your business is trying to keep business open, you know, with drive-through and delivery and things like that.
Right.
And what other businesses are out there that could still be open, you know, that are not restaurants and bars?
That we maybe aren't thinking of.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Jump in here at 512-836-0590. Here's the difficult side of this story, Don. We could go on the air and talk about COVID-19 all morning long. And deliver the details just as information only. And then we're going to be accused of hyping this up.
Right.
And if we don't talk about it, then we're accused of downplaying.
Can't win.
So we want to keep this, you know, right in the middle. We don't want to hype it. We don't want to downplay it. But we do want to help small businesses here in town.
I'm with you.
Especially, you know, calling with delivery orders, pickup orders, things like that. This is very important. This is where the small business community gravitates, because we here on the radio, we want to help promote you and get some business going.
Absolutely. You know, I have one question. I was wondering now, as far as restaurants closing, does this also apply? Now, apparently, according to our mayor yesterday, as far as food trucks, since they are essentially pick up to go, they're still open.
Yeah.
As far as I know, he did not encourage people to eat there. He said pick it up and go.
Yeah,
but
that's what they do. That's what they do. Yeah.
What about hotel restaurants where you have people that are in town on business? Although that's going to be fewer and fewer for a while. What do they do? I mean,
if somebody's staying at the hotel, room service, I would think that's okay.
I guess so. I guess if they're doing room service, they can still do that. So that's good to know, at least that. So a lot of restaurants are able to more or less stay open, but certainly not in the way we're used to.
Hang on a second. James is checking in from Bastrop. Hey, James.
Hey, good morning, guys. Hey, yeah, we own a hair salon in Bastrop, and so far we've had people call concerned, but I saw this coming a while back, so I invested in a lot of alcohol, sanitary wipes. You know, every customer that leaves, we wipe down the chairs. We do aerosol. We have a lot of hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
And actually, hair salons are one of the few businesses that aren't affected by much.
That's true.
Because, well, you know, when we had the big, huge fire in Bastrop, all these people lost their houses. These women didn't miss their appointments. And I hate to joke on it, but most of these women, I think, would rather take a chance to catch coronavirus than have gray hair.
That's true. That's true. What's the name of your business?
Yeah.
Where are you located?
We're the best little hair house in Texas.
Nice.
We've been in business since '89 is when we bought the business. Voted best Bastrop for like 21 years in a row.
Awesome.
Something like that. But yeah, you know, we understand the concern everybody has because you're our close proximity. Like I said, you know, all the arms on the chairs we wipe down with a virus-killing sanitizer. You know, we spray all the chairs down with alcohol.
There you go.
And most of the people, once they hear that, they have no problem coming in, and hopefully it stays that way.
Absolutely. The best little hair house in Texas. They're in Bastrop.
That's good to know.
You got it.
Thank you, James.
Kim, last night, that kind of hit her right when we were going to bed. She said, oh, my God, what about the hair salons?
Yeah.
Are they going to be open?
Yeah.
And
I was like they are, yeah.
I was crossing my fingers. Wow, this might save us a few $100.
No doubt about that.
But I guess not.
It is 6:09 and time for the Rush Update.
For years, public health officials and other know-it-alls have told Americans to stop eating so much meat.
90. Let's see, Scott in Austin. You got a food truck, Scott? What's the name of the food truck?
It's Gravy.
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 Oh, man.
You win.
You had me at Gravy.
Yes.
Man.
I often use your line, if I was any better, you'd need a biscuit to sop me up.
There you go. There you go.
I appreciate you letting me steal that there, Todd.
Absolutely. Where are you guys located?
At the Mueller Park on Airport.
Yep. I know exactly where you're talking about. You guys are open for business.
Yeah, we're open. In fact, we're the only breakfast food truck in Austin that doesn't sell tacos. We do gravy and biscuits here.
Oh, man.
And we open for orders every day at 6:30.
Biscuits and gravy.
And, of course, it's just going to be online, carry out and delivery. But
this is getting dirty. This is getting a little
biscuits
dirty.
and gravy, man. That's awesome. That's You're talking dirty now is what you're doing. That's a slice
So-
of heaven right there.
Are you having to discourage people from staying there and eating, or how are you handling that? Do you have picnic tables out front normally?
Yeah, there's a dozen picnic tables out here with shade. You can easily fit about 40 people.
Are you?
Um,
What are you doing?
yesterday, when after I heard the announcement at noon from the mayor, I said to every customer, hey, I'm going to package this to go. The mayor has said there's no dining in, no gathering, so please take it home and enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
And over 50% of them sat down next to each other and ate it.
Yeah. I've seen the same thing. Yeah. Awesome. Well, we're glad you're open. How many employees you got? You got maybe a handful of people?
I have 2 part-time and 2 full-time.
Yeah. And it's a big deal to them to stay open, I would think.
Well, I'm not going to be able to work my part-time employees at all.
Not going to be able to. Wow.
And one of my full-time employees is going to have to go to reduced hours.
Yeah. And are you concerned about going out of business? I mean, how close to the bone are you? How are you in desperate times right now?
Well, we got some medical problems in the family, a little bit of cancer, and yeah, I am. I'm worried. I'm scared, actually.
Sure.
Well, so even though food trucks are open and doing business, you're seeing a decrease in business just because people are staying in. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I only use Uber Eats, and it usually is about 20 to 25% of my weekly sales.
Right.
And there has been a little bit of an increase, maybe 10 to 15% increase, but that's it.
Yeah.
And I can't survive on 40% of my normal business.
Absolutely. Well, listen, there's a lot of of apartments, condos in that area around you. Tell folks how to find you, reach you, place an order, that sort of thing. Let's get some business going this morning. How do they find you?
Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, you can go to Uber Eats app, and you can order carry out or delivery. And I have waived all fees.
Okay.
So it's a free delivery, and there's no charge for carry out. And everything we do, we'll have ready in 10 minutes. You place that order, we'll get it right to you.
And you got big buttery biscuits and some sausage gravy kind of thing?
Yeah, Deep South is our house specialty. That's pork sausage cream gravy.
No.
And
Oh, goodness.
Man, you're killing me.
I'm using a biscuit recipe from my grandpa for about 100 years ago.
No, you're not.
Yeah, he is.
It's a big old buttermilk biscuit. There's no water in this. There's no shortening. It is butter and buttermilk.
No.
There's a lot of love in it, too. It's what it sounds like. Hey, Scott, thank you so much, man. Thanks for checking in with us. Hang in there, man, and
Yes, sir.
check back when this is all over. We'd love to hear from you again,
Keep doing
man.
what you're doing.
Keep going.
Hey, I appreciate it. I listen to you guys every morning. We love you out here.
All right.
Thank you.
Get some gravy on your front shirt, that's for sure. Thank you, Scott.
That was a painful call.
It was.
Oh,
It was. Biscuits and gravy right now.
I'm starving.
Good grief.
I'm starving. Kim?
What did Kim make you this morning? What did,
me a hot pocket.
what did she make this morning?
Oh, it's going to be Hot Pockets.
Yeah. Let me squeeze in. Hang on a second. Let me squeeze in another call here. This could be good or it could be bad. I don't know. Chad in North Austin. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Yeah.
So I've got a couple of friends that are heavily involved in a couple of these, well, not a couple, a conspiracy theory about what's going on.
Oh, hang on a second. Hang on a second, Chad. Let's do this right. Hang on
music,
one
cue
second.
music.
Hang on a second. Let me find my button. Here we go.
Get the orchestra.
Calling in from west of the Rockies. Chad is on the Todd and Don Show.
So I really want to know, what I really want to know, Todd, is have you heard about any of these things, and do you give it any kind of, do you think any of these things can be true that these people are spreading?
You mean like the conspiracy theories that this was a Bill Gates, Wuhan bio lab, DNC, China, destroy our economy kind of conspiracy, that kind of stuff?
No, not so much that as that a bunch of arrests are happening during these shutdowns, these cities that are going under quarantine, that the good guys, but with quotes, of course, are arresting a bunch of these sex traffickers and stuff like that.
That's true. There's 158,000
Have you heard of any of
indictments. There is an investigation. 158,000 indictments doing some kind of big roundup that's.
Exactly. So do you give some of that some?
You mean
think
this
some of
could be
that's
like
true, or-
a distraction from the other Jeffrey Epsteins of the world out there? It could be a distraction. I don't know,
Right,
Chad.
that's what they're saying.
I don't know, Chad. It'll make a great made-for-TV movie when it's all said and done. That's here in the Austin area. Daryl, what's going on, my friend?
Hey, good morning, guys. How are you this morning?
Yeah. How's business? What's the name of your business?
Love the show. So our barbershop is Austin DNA Barbershop. I heard the guy call in for Bastrop, so I was happy to hear that we're reaching out and letting people know. By the way, Don, I knew the previous priors when they announced the water festivals in Gregory Gym, so
oh, wow.
I'm glad to hear your voice, too.
Oh, good
Go way back. So we're a barbershop. What we've done to keep it open, we've slowed down a lot. What we've done to make sure we meet all the expectations, we've moved our barbers to the socially distant, acceptable over 6 feet.
Right.
Appointments are in and out. We've got a large waiting area, but we certainly want to let people know for all the beauty salons and barbershops, we're open for business, and we've adjusted to the requirements.
And tell folks where you're located.
Yeah, we're at 6719 North Lamar, just across the street from Style Switch Barbecue. You can smell it cooking. You can come over and get cleaned up.
Now,
There you go.
I'm looking at your website. This is kind of an old school barbershop kind of feel. You guys do it all, man. Get a straight.
Yeah, it is. And we have larger stations to begin with, but even with that, some of these barbershops are kind of packed tight. We've always had a larger station, but we've spread them out even further.
Yeah.
Check out the before and after. Our guys do great work, and we'd love to see people.
Yeah. Let's see here. I'm looking at. Oh, yeah, the before and after, man. Look at this, man. You make homeless people look like GQ cover shots. Look at this, man.
Yeah, we're gonna be modeling agents before it's all over. We've got guys walking out of here on cloud 9.
It's kind of a father-son kind of place, isn't it? That's what it's looking like.
It is, yes. We've got a lot of father-son. We do a lot of bachelor parties. Plenty of space for those guys, even with social distancing. Just had one last week.
Yeah, people just hang out.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, you can. You have plenty of space. We have the man cave, the presidential suite, and the sports lounge. Plus, we've got 9 stations, but we're working 3 at a time just to keep them spaced out.
Yeah, Don, you could do a head shave for $45, haircut and shampoo $37, military and first responders $22, all types of haircuts $27.
Man, I wish I had hair.
An old school shave, man.
I know it. For a guy, I'm follicle challenged myself, but I'm happy that some people are not.
Yeah, I'm doing my own right now.
I got to make an appointment, because it looks like you can really level up my beard and make it straight and make it look correct.
You should go, Todd.
I am. I'm going to check it out. Austin DNA Barbershop. The website is austindnabarbershop.com.
All right.
Thank
Up
you.
and running.
That's it. Give us a call.
Appreciate it, man.
Guys, love your show.
Back at you, my friend. Real
Good
quick.
time to go fishing.
Skeeter Miller from the Texas Restaurant Association from the County Line Barbecue is on the Todd and Don Show. Skeeter, good morning.
Hey, Skeeter.
Hey, good morning.
Talk to us, man. There's a lot happening in your business. What are you telling your employees out there? What's the word?
Well, first off, it's a total mess, and it changes by the minute. We've got a lot of things going on up in Congress that we're waiting to hear about, and also just here Texas with the Texas Workforce Commission to try to figure out what's the best thing to do after 45 years of selling legendary barbecue in this city. Man, it's tough for us to just go face our employees and tell them, sorry, we're going to have to lay you off. We're trying to, at our store, to keep them working as much as we can, cleaning and helping us with the to-go orders and putting food together, to be ready for hopefully our customers coming down to grab some stuff to take home.
How many people are we talking about?
Well, at the county line on the lake, probably about 100 folks, and probably at the county line on the hill, about almost as many. So, we have a lot of loyal employees that have worked for us for a long time, and
True.
We're in a tough spot.
Yeah, the mayor came out yesterday and basically said no dining hall feeding. It's going to be curbside and to-go orders. He came out with the 6 weeks. It's going to go on for 6 weeks. What do you think about that? It seems excessive.
Oh no, it doesn't seem that way. It is excessive. I mean, it's ridiculous, is what it is. And and to come out and tell us at 12:30 that we have to close at 12 is baffling to me. But they need to rethink what they're doing. I mean, restaurants are not. I already have at least 25 calls from restaurants today that are not going to make it. They're going to have to close their doors. So that's sad. Yet department stores are able to be open, and the grocery stores are able to be open. And I mean, I don't understand why we can't limit the number of guests that we have in our restaurant. We had already made changes to make our menu a lot less items to offer, so it takes a lot less time to cook it, a lot less labor.
Yeah.
We've separated our tables. We had everything. Our employees were on it, but to just shut us down is ridiculous.
That's true, Skeeter. I mean, you could have removed some tables to make people sit a little further apart. I mean, wow.
Change the approach a little bit.
Would you rather the mayor come out and say, let's go 2 weeks and then reevaluate then? Would that have been a better choice?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to swallow, but I mean, that's better than May the 1st. I mean, that's outrageous.
Well, the thing that rubbed me the wrong way is they originally were going to have that press conference at 11 and shut you down at noon. They ended up pushing it back to noon and shutting you down immediately. That was pretty fast.
Yeah, that's super bright. I'm not really sure how that works since I opened at 11 and I already had people in the dining room. So, just kind of tells you what's going on down there at City Hall right now.
Is the county line going to make it?
Absolutely. We've been around for 45 years. We just, we're used to rolling our sleeves up and being a big part of this city. And, I'm really honestly looking forward to looking back and saying, "Dad, do you remember when we had to deal with COVID?"
Yeah, exactly. That's true. That's true.
So I can still, if I want to order a sausage plate, I can go online and you guys are going to have it for me.
Oh yeah, you can go online. You can call us.
Okay.
We're even going a step further to where we're taking and cooking our briskets, ribs, sausage, and we're freezing it. So if you want to come by and take it home and then eat it, pull it and thaw it and heat it up when you're ready to eat it over a longer period of time, we have the heating instructions. We can do that too.
Skeeter Miller from County
Line.
Line.
We're ready for you, Todd and Don. I mean, if you're hungry right now, we'll just bring it to you.
There you go. Skeeter Miller, County Line Barbecue. We're up against the clock. There you go. Order some barbecue online.
The Todd and Don Show.
Let's see. Tink checking in from Dow Valley. Good morning.
Hey, Tink.
Hey, I want everybody to know that Dan's Hamburgers on Airport is open and operating. They've turned their wait staff into curb service.
Yep.
I called ahead. I was in and out of there in 5 minutes with breakfast for 5.
Tink, you're already getting hamburgers this time of day?
They do breakfast.
Oh, well, this is tacos.
Oh, okay. All right,
they
I got
do
you.
a mean breakfast.
Dan's Hamburgers, yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely great.
But you were in and out of there quickly.
Yeah.
5 minutes, I guarantee
That's good.
you.
That's good.
Well, bring it this way, Tink. You know where we're located.
Yeah,
Heck, come on, man.
Don't just tease us.
Unfortunately, I've had that breakfast already, guys.
Oh, okay. Have a good day, Tink. Appreciate you. Ray in East Austin, good morning.
Hey, Ray.
Good morning. Good morning. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm not hearing much about the Airbnb market being impacted by the coronavirus. I own a very successful Airbnb that's in East Austin across of Rainey Street, or across the highway of Rainey Street.
How many cancellations have you had?
Oh, my Lord, I lost count.
Yeah.
I lost count. I am negative over $5,000 right now.
Well, listen, you're not alone. I just read a report just a few minutes ago. All of the major cities are seeing like a 75% drop in Airbnb bookings, which is expected, Ray. I mean, when people are told to stay home for hurricanes or severe weather, they cancel, Yeah,
and I understand that, but I just hope that we're being considered in this stimulus package or whatever you want to call it, when they say we're going to help out the hotel market. I hope we're considered in that hotel market, because I do pay about $1,200 to $1,500 every quarter in taxes and hotel taxes.
Interesting.
So I hope we're considered in that.
Well, I know they are considering some sort of relief for the hotel tourism industry. I have not heard anybody say Airbnb in that mix, but I would hope that you're included in that. It is 8:11 here on the Todd and Don Show.
Todd, just very quickly, I know
go
we've got we need to stick with this this theme we've got going, but this just came into me. Apparently, according to Miley Cyrus, she was so insecure, admits that she didn't wear a bikini for 3 years after trolls compared her to a turkey following the VMA's performance.
Was it just her big butt or her flappy neck?
I don't know. I'll keep you posted on this, but apparently she didn't want to wear a bikini for 3 years. When news breaks, we break in.
Thank you, Don.
News Radio KLBJ.
Thank you very much.
Back to our main story.
It is 8:12, and as you know, if you're a business owner, you know the Internal Revenue Service can be a nightmare. I mean, the tax code is so hard to understand for some folks. You got to be a lawyer. You got to be a scientist to understand it in some cases. There's a team here in town that helps with tax returns, tax policy, helps getting you out of trouble. I'm talking about Escobar and Associates, led by Brian Escobar. He's kind of weird because he enjoys talking to the Internal Revenue Service. I don't. He does, but that's his business. That's his choice, I guess. He's been doing this kind of thing, helping small businesses and individuals with their taxes for, well, going on 40 years now, almost 40 years here locally. There's just a good group of folks helping you with Uncle Sam.
This would be a great time to talk to Escobar because he is such a friend to small business, and we know that small business is being affected right now with everything. It'd be a good time to get with Brian Escobar, and he can help keep you on the right